Okay, today we're going to go for another ride on the Honda CB300R. We're going to be talking about gear position indicator. A lot of people have been looking at this bike and thinking, well, shall I buy it? One of the reasons why they might not is because it hasn't got a gear position indicator. It's got a gear change indicator, which is a little light that comes on when you reach a certain RPM and prompts you to change gear up, and you can set that light to show the RPM you choose. But we're talking about gear position indicator. Is it necessary? Do you need one? Can you manage without it? Should it stop you from buying the bike? Well, we'll talk about that when we go on a short ride. The CB300R has got 6 gears, from neutral down once for first and up all the way to 6th. Finding first is going to be easy, no doubt about it. It's the bottom of the box, 6 is at the top, so what's all the fuss about? Let's talk about this as we go on our short ride. Right, we came out to a junction, so we know we're going to have to be in first because we're going to have to stop here. There's a bit of traffic. It's a tricky junction to get out here, but stamp down all the way to the bottom of the gearbox, that's first. That's easy. I'm not worried about any indication whatsoever. Now as we start changing gears, we can count gears, we can try and remember what gear we're in, but really that's just too much bother. We don't need to do it. Just trickling forward here in first. Go out this junction. Okay, and we're away. Up into second. That's third. Fourth. Fifth. And up into 6th. Okay, top gear. In miles per hour, you get about 10 miles per hour per 1000 RPM. So if you look at the rev counter here, 5,200 RPM, 52 miles an hour or thereabouts. It's a really easy way of telling if you're in top. If you're using kph, then it's going to be about 100 kph at 6,000 RPM. Approaching junction now, so I'm just going to go down through the gears. Now I know that second is going to be good for the roundabout. I know I'm in 6th, so it's not too much of a challenge. Check for traffic. Okay, stay in second, take the turn, and then accelerate away again. I've already changed up to third. Up into 4th. You see we're not in top yet. Up to 5th. And up to 6th. There we go, about 5,500 RPM, about 56, 57 miles an hour, so I know I'm in top. If I change up again, it doesn't really matter. I still end up in 6th, so no great drama. Okay, approaching a built-up area here, so I know I'm going to have to slow down a minute. Drop down 1 gear. And just drop down another one, just to keep the speed low. Engine's quite comfortable, doing what, 4,000 RPM at the moment, thereabouts. So as we go out the village, we accelerate away. See if you can tell when we're in top. See when the miles per hour matches the revs. Okay, 62, 63, about 6,200 RPM. There we are in 6th again. So that was easy. No gear indicator needed. As we come up to this next roundabout, all I'm going to do is change down a gear at a time, just so the bike feels comfortable. So I started off in 6th. I know when I get to this roundabout that second is going to be about right. So just one at a time, keeping the bike comfortable, keeping the rev range comfortable. Through the roundabout, and again accelerate away. Here we go. Nice fast bit of road up into 6th. Approaching another village here. I've got no idea what gear I'm in. I've got no gear indicator. I don't really care. I'm coming up to the roundabout. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Okay, changing down a gear at a time, looking for traffic. Okay, somebody coming from the right. I'm going to have to stop here, so just stamp down all the way to first. Now we're in first and we're away again through the village. So again, I didn't need to know where first was. Down through neutral, and again, is not an issue. Following this guy in front, there are speed cameras in this village. The speed limit's 30 miles an hour, so being careful about the speed. And there we go, see one of the flashing green speed indicators, not even picking me up today. And keeping an eye on the guy ahead. I'm probably in third. Okay, the car in front's indicating turning right, so he's probably going to stop. So I'm going to end up stopping. So again, just straight down through the box till I get to first. It's quite easy to feel. So again, no drama. So I'm in first. Wait for him to clear. There we go. And then again, accelerating away. Staying within the 30 mile an hour limit. But just making sure the bike's comfortable again. Revving, I don't know, about 4,000 RPM again. It's just ticking over nicely. Coming up to another junction. It's a T-junction. I've got traffic stopped ahead. I'm going to have to stop. So again, just stamp down to first. Doesn't matter what gear I was in before, going all the way down, and I'm ready to go again. Check traffic, all clear, and there we go. Second. Third. This first bit's speed limited. Fourth. Okay, with 40 miles an hour until we get to the end of these marker boards. Fifth, cheeking down to fifth. No problem at all, you can see I'm not on top yet. Miles per hour doesn't equal RPM. Once we're at that 40 limit, we can wind it up a bit more. Okay, what have we got? Yep, that's it. 6,363, 64 miles an hour. We know we're in sixth again. So, do you need a gear position indicator or not? It just depends on your personal preference. It's a nice to have, but it's not essential. I've been riding for a long time. I'm a fairly gentle rider. The bike's running in at the moment, so riding it fairly gently. But tend to change up and down the gears. I may change down 2 from 6th to 4th, approaching a junction. I'm going to have to slow down and possibly even stop. And when you come to a stop, just stamp all the way down to first. I can manage quite easily without a gear position indicator. I think anybody with a little bit of practice could as well. So I wouldn't let it put you off buying the bike. It's a nice bike. I enjoy riding it. Thanks for watching. Safe riding.